Y'all, Boss New Time back with another video. In today's video, we're talking about the new One Piece chapter release. Now, this chapter, starting off, we have story of Who's Who. You know, he's back up. I wonder how that's gonna go. Like, basically, like with the whole Yamato stuff. Like, basically with the power scales, because a lot of power scales put Yamato very high up. And because how Who's Who got done by Jinbei, they don't rank him that high. So if this fight is drawn out, if Yamato don't simply one-shot him, I wonder how the power scale is going to do. Are they going to upscale Who's Who and Jinbei, or are they just going to downscale Yamato? We'll see. So that's the cover story. The chapter starts off with Shamrock Gunko still torturing Loki. Loki seeing that Shamrocks look like Shanks. Apparently Shamrock is Shanks' older twin brother. Now, also, Shamrock has a devil fruit sword, like Spandam with the elephant, but with Shamrock's is with the Cerberus. Now, so yeah, so Shamrock has the Cerberus fruit and the sword. Boom. He attacks Loki. That's good. Then we go to Luffy's group. And okay, yeah, and there's a 99% chance that the guy on Elbaf now is Scopper Gabon. Because as they were talking about Shanks and his crew and like his family and stuff, they talk about Roger, they talk about Rayleigh, and then they show him, you know. So that's good. It's not Shiki, which I ain't gonna hold you. I would have wished it was Shiki. I would have thought that we were gonna have Shiki, Loki, and the God's Night team up like that. I thought that'd be crazy. But it's Gabon, which I wonder why Gabon is on Elbaf. I would think Roger's right hand would be on Elbaf, but it seems like Elbaf is pretty fucking important. So, cut to that, we're with Frankie now. Frankie just pulled up on this mural, and as he's looking at the mural, Robin's reading the Harley, which was the name of the chapter. And apparently there were two worlds before this world right here, which we all thought it was just the Void Century, and that was it. But no, apparently there's a time before the Void Century, which was the first world. And in the first world, it states that, there was slaves and stuff like that. And the slaves prayed to the sun, asking for help and like freedom and stuff like that, which is basically what they do now. Like what they talked about. The sun god only appears when people pray for him. So they prayed for the sun god appeared. That made the earth god apparently jealous or mad. And he teamed up with the fire serpent, and they brought upon darkness and flames to the world. Sour as fuck. And you also see the Noah right here, and you also see the Arc Maximus that Enel took from Skypiea. So, don't skip Skypiea, y'all. It's very important. Don't skip it. Or Fishman Island. Don't skip it. Don't skip these. They're very important. So, then we get to the second world. The second world states that, the forest god nurtured its devils, aka devil fruits. That's where, fruits grow and all that stuff, blah, 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 So, there was a forest god, and the forest god gave out devil fruits, if I'm not mistaken. Then you have the sun god appeared again. And now you have these half crescent and full crescent people having dreams or praying to, see the sun god again. And we know the half clan is the D clan. So I wonder, like how did the D clan fill in for the first world? I don't know yet. But the D clan is the half crescent moon. I don't know the full crescent moon. They might be the celestial dragons. I don't know. I want to say that's who they are, but it could be a whole nother clan we don't even know about yet. And apparently the people who prayed to the sun god, betrayed him. So the water god didn't like that, and apparently cursed the devil fruit users. That's why now today devil fruit users can't swim. Like, they're cursed by the ocean and stuff like that. But what's confusing to me is, which is in history in every way you go, like, people's history is just different from like who you hear it from. But to my knowledge, it was the 20 kingdoms versus sun god Nika and his ancient kingdom. But based off this mural, it seems like it's the sun god, fisherman, Emeth. I like. It seems like they're the 20 kingdoms that went against Emu, because Emu is just seems like he's big by himself holding the sun, and like yeah, and he has just one boat with him. That's it. So it's like I wonder what really happened. Like it's crazy, bro. I really want to know what's going on in this story, bro. Like it's so like it goes so deep, bro. Like it's like what the fuck. Then you have angels and all out here. Like they could be the Skypians, but it's like I don't know. Because some of these guys have halos, so was it really a time where it was gods and angels just roaming the earth in the world of One Piece, and it just got destroyed, and now all the gods are probably like in deep slumber or just within the devil fruit? I don't know. But then you get to the third world. The third world is basically what's going on now. And when I tell y'all, this one panel during there feels like the book of Revelation, where it talks about like how the world is going to end and like what's going on now and all the other stuff, like speaking of the future and everything. And it's crazy. I really like how Oda takes inspiration from a lot of different things and put it into his show and mix it in very well, to the point it makes sense. Like it feels like it's its own really world or universe. Feel like it damn near feels like even our history a little bit, because how he mixes so much stuff in. So like, you know, third world talks about this stuff going on now. The sun god, you know, laughing. The shadows are, you know, hidden and stuff, waiting and all that other stuff. And I just don't know what to make of all this stuff. But I just wanted to say I am happy to be a One Piece fan. I'm happy that I finally, like not finally, but I'm happy that I caught up with the show and read the manga and all this stuff, because I'm not gonna be one of the people that's gonna be anime only and the manga ends, because I know how Gear 5 was. I know the One Piece, that's gonna be a spoiler. So I'm happy that I picked up the manga. But let me know what you guys think. Like what you think I missed. Do you think it's something deeper that's going on? And and I've also seen somebody say that they think the red serpent is the red line. So that could be a good theory too. But let me know what you guys think down below.